In this video, I want to speak about why mechanical trading could be better for you. Now, when I say that, I mean you as a discretionary trader. Maybe you're a failed discretionary trader which doesn't like to admit the fact that they've failed in that aspect of their trading career. Now, I was in the same position, and I'm sure a lot of other people out there are too. And mechanical trading for me fixed that completely. So what is mechanical trading for some of you that are not aware? Mechanical trading is simply following a step-by-step process in order to take your trades. Now, unlike discretionary trading, you have to figure out your rules, you have to figure out A+ setups, B setups, whatever you may look for in the market. But then, not only that, you will experience FOMO, not only FOMO, but you will have anxiety when looking to enter the market because you don't know whether you should be taking the trade setup that you are. Now, for me as a mechanical trader, this did help my psychology massively. Not having those A+ setups and not having these different setups in general, just having the set amount of rules in place which I follow every single time. It made the most sense to me. And I feel like it could help a lot of people who are watching this video too. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to run through the model briefly, and then I'm going to show you some of the trades that I've taken over the past week, and maybe you can make the decision for yourself whether mechanical trading is going to be better for you. So now we're on the charts, I want to give you a little rundown on the model. So for this example, I'm just going to show you the win that I took today on German 30. So the first thing that I do when I jump on the chart is I'll look at the EMA. So this is the 50 EMA, the green line. The blue line is the 100 EMA. And the red line is the 200 EMA. Now, if the 50 is less than the 100, which is less than the 200, we would simply be looking to short this market. And if this was reversed, we'd be looking to long the market. So in this example, we will be looking to short this market. So because we're shorting the market, we're then going to be looking to sweep the high of that London kill zone. That simple. This is why this strategy is mechanical, because we have a fixed level of liquidity within the market that we're aiming for. Now, we only enter inside of these kill zones, and the reason for that is it's where the most momentum is within each session. And that's simply the only reason, and it's just another way to keep it as mechanical as possible. So, after we've seen this sweep, which we'll get eventually, you can see we then swept the high of London session right there. So now we're just going to be waiting for this New York Open, which will be at 1 o'clock UK time. And then we're just simply going to wait for that first 15-minute bearish candle close, which we had right there. Now, in this example, it is a little bit more complicated because we did end up extending the range before we came down and balanced it out pretty much. So we would have basically been setting our limit order around this area here, but we couldn't do that because then this blue candle moved upwards, so we had to move our stop loss. So we wait for this candle to come back down, and as you can see, we got entered right there. So our entry's on the break of the candle, our stops go just above the high, and we target a fixed 1 to 2 risk reward. Now, this might look like a really small trade, and maybe some of you people that are trading a discretionary model aren't used to seeing smaller positions within the market. Maybe some of you are, but let's be honest, we don't need to catch the whole move. We just need to take the slice of the pie and leave the market. So in this example, this was a win, and you'll see that right now. Right there, we hit TP within 30 minutes, around 30 minutes. I'm also going to pop up on screen now that I did take this trade, and it's not just a blag. And I am going to pull up the Discord community just to show you that I did signal this trade inside of my free community, and I also posted the results afterwards too. So as you can now see, this is the German 30 trade, the exact same trade which I have just ran through with some of you in the group, with some of you on the video. That was the entry signal that I gave out, and if we go to the wins chart, this is the win that I also took as well, which did go to make me 2% on two 10Ks, and I passed a phase 1 on a 50K evaluation. Now that we've got that out of the way, and I can show you that these trades aren't just cherry picked and they are genuine setups within the market. Just looking at the setup might look confusing now, but I can assure you from some of the students that I've got already inside the Discord, which had zero trading knowledge, to now understanding the model and taking the trades themselves, I can honestly assure you this model will not take long to learn. The hardest part is going to be sticking at the model and seeing it throughout the long run. Now, one thing I do want to say is, inside of my free Discord community, and when I say free, I mean it's completely free, there is data collection in there which you can take a look at, but I always tell the members that join, collect the data themselves so they can see that the strategy does win, and it does win over a long period of time. Now, with that being said, I'm going to leave the Discord link down below. You can either join or you don't join, that's completely up to you. But if you are struggling with discretionary trading, maybe look at this model and maybe give it a go. See you in the next one.